So today we're going to be taking a look at Kit Fisto from the Vintage Collection. I actually did not get this action figure until earlier in the year. I held off for a long time about getting Kit Fisto. He's one of the Jedi that I've been missing from my collection for a long time. And I spent a lot of time debating, should I get the Revenge of the Sith version or should I get the Vintage Collection version? And I knew this one's definitely the far superior Kit Fisto. It's the best one you can get to date, but the Revenge of the Sith one is pretty good for what it is as well. It's probably one of the best action figures you can get from the Revenge of the Sith line. And it's a lot more affordable as well. But fortunately, I found this one for a decent price from another collector not too long ago. Last spring, I think it was, or last early winter. So I decided to go ahead and get it, and I'm happy I got it from my collection. So we'll take a look at the packaging. There is a little bit of a discrepancy here. The card back is based off his appearance in Attack of the Clones, but as you see here, this is actually his Revenge of the Sith look. I think if I recall reading correctly, this is noted in the Vintage Collection guidebook that Hasbro ran out of time and they unfortunately were not able to change the card. So we have the Attack of the Clones card instead. Maybe if they get around to re-releasing him, they can do Revenge of the Sith card. I doubt they will go that far, but you never know. But still a very nice card back, very nice image. Attack of the Clones Kit Fisto had a little bit smaller eyes than the Revenge of the Sith version, as you can see there. And his head tails there are a little bit different. The first card back images from earlier line of the Vintage Collection. I did not get that Kit Fisto back in the day. I do recall seeing it in stores though. And the other figures from the wave. I do have every single one of these except for that Padme. I really hope she gets a re-release at some point. It's definitely a figure that will benefit from the photoreal tech. Of course, Mace Windu and Obi-Wan recently got a re-release, and Anakin did about a year and a half ago. Senate Guard, I do have that one. It would be nice if you can get another re-release. It's VC-29. It's part of the Attack of the Clones wave at the time. So that's the package. I have seen some people suggest that this could arguably be the best action figure in the Vintage Collection or some of their personal favorites. I could definitely see why that is. It's a very nice action figure overall. I'm not sure if this is unique tooling for Kit Fisto or if it's been reused from other Jedi. Very good head sculpt there. And you can take this robe off. I'll take that off real quick, give you a better look at his head sculpt there. The robe, I think, is very form-fitting to Kit Fisto. It's not bulky or oversized in any way. Looks very nice. Lots of good detailing on his head tails there. I assume they're called head tails. I haven't read too much about the lore about Kit Fisto species so much. In terms of articulation, it is a ball jointed neck, but obviously because of his head sculpt there, or his head tails there, it limits how much range of motion you can get. So it mostly just goes side to side, and that's about it. It's understandable, and I think it's perfectly fine. I'm not too worried about that. Hinge at the shoulder there, goes about 90 degrees. hinge at the elbow. Just goes slightly past 90 degrees, I think. Swivel wrist. Swivel waist. Then swivel hips. I believe those are swivel hips. Let me check. Oh, they're actually hinged hips. Then hinged knees and hinged ankles. In terms of accessories, he just comes with his lightsaber and his unignited hilt, and I suppose the the hood, if you count that. Or his cloak, I should say. Very nice detailing for his lightsaber. And then the unignited hilt, of course, is removable from his belt. And it fits very well. I do think you'll need to stand with him. I did have a lot of trouble trying to get him to stand on his own, so just keep an eye out for that. You might have to use a stand for him. But that's really all there is to say about this action figure. It's a very nice action figure. I would definitely highly recommend this one for you. If it's a little bit out of your budget, it is very expensive as of right now. Hopefully it gets a re-release at some point, but if it's a little bit out of your budget and you want Kit Fisto right now, I think the Revenge of the Sith one is just fine as is. But if you want to go all out and get the best Kit Fisto possible and you're willing to pay for it, this is definitely the action figure for you. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel and like this video as well. Stay tuned for more reviews in the future, and thanks for watching.